Hello everyone, happy Thursday. It is tomato day, so let's get it started. Today we're going to need 6 color pencils, 6 markers, six different types of paint. I have dark green, light green, black, brown, purple, and red. We haven't used purple yet, but today we will. I'll explain that in a little bit. In the meantime, you should have your journal sheets and the back side of your journal sheets. And let's get started. Happy Thursday. Alright, today's date, 5/7/20. We're talking about tomato. Today is day, well, the last time we met was day 12. And that was 6 days ago. So we have 12 is 2 digits, it's 2 and 1. So we're going to do our imaginary line. So I have 2 plus 6. I have 2 tomatoes, 1, 2. And I buy 6 more tomatoes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many tomatoes do I have altogether? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tomatoes in that column. This column only has one number. It only has 1. So since there's nothing there, I'm just going to have to go straight down. Erase my imaginary line because there's no more columns. And it is day 18. So day 18. Tomato is a vegetable. Temperature today is 61 degrees. Last class was 58 degrees. Now it's very close, but which number is bigger? Which one's warmer? 61 degrees today or 58 degrees last class? 61 today is warmer. So today is warmer. By how much? I'm going to take my bigger number, 61, and then take away 58. First column, 1, take away 8. Does this sound weird? 1, take away 8. Is 1 bigger than 8? No. 8 is bigger than 1. So remember, when we do subtraction, take away, the top number always has to be bigger than the bottom number. So we have to borrow from our next door neighbor. I'm taking 1 away from 6, which turns it to 5. And an easy way to do that is, if I'm showing 6, I'm taking 1 away, there's only 5 left. And that 1 I borrowed, I'm putting here. That 1, I'm moving up here so it's nice and neat, organized. So, is 11 bigger than 8 now? Yes. So let's do it. 11 tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm taking away 8 of them. I'm taking away 8 tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many tomatoes are left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. My next column, I have 5 tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm taking away 5 more tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took away all the tomatoes. How many are left? 0. I have no more columns. I erase my imaginary line, and it's a difference of 3 degrees. Today is sunny. It keeps going a little back and forth, sunny, cloudy, but we're going to say it's sunny. Okay. Let's see how our plants are doing. So this guy right here is our cherry tomato. Looking pretty good, huh? This side over here are our yellow pear tomatoes. And we're starting to see that 4 leaves are growing. Now let's check out our Roma tomato. He's in here somewhere, maybe. Let's see. There he is. So he's just starting off. So he's very, very small still. So those are our 3 tomatoes. Which one do you think is the tallest? This guy is. So we're going to do our yellow pear. Now, our Roma tomato, we're going to let him grow, and then maybe we'll work on him next week. So I'll put him to the side. Just to see though, here is our cherry tomato plant. You're starting to see more of the hair on the plant. So last week when we did the cherry tomato plant, it was 1.5 inches. Let's see where he's at right now. So just under 2 inches. He's at 1 3/4. So he grew 1/4 of an inch in the past 6 days. So let's check out how our yellow pear tomatoes are doing. Now we're gonna have to separate these guys pretty soon because the roots from each one are all getting tangled up. So there's, like I said when we first did this pot is only big enough for one of these plants. Fortunately, we got 3 of them, so we have to take 2 out. But we'll do that sometime next week. So this, last week we were at 2 inches. Now we're at 2.5. So 2.5 inches. Grew 1/2 inch in less than a week. We have 0 flowers. We have 0 tomatoes. And I'm telling you right now, it is very dry. When the dirt is dry, do we water it? Yes. So we copy that while I put the information on here. Alright, if you need a copy from here, you can pause the video right now. And if you paused it, welcome back. Finish our journal sheet. Now we're going to do our backside of our pot. Remember, we're just doing 1. Okay. Now, why do we have purple? Well, you can see. Move this out of the way. Sometimes the zoom changes. There we go. Much better. Look at all these little hairs on the tomato. And the stem is almost like a purple, pink, red. So it starts off light by the dirt, then it gets a little darker, So today we're gonna color the stem purple. We're gonna do light green for the stems, or I'm sorry, for leaves. And then for the veins, you can see right now, we'll do dark green, do brown and black for dirt. And now you can see all this hair. For the hair, we're just going to use our black, but I'll show you how to make it light. So first things first, let's color this path. Okay, we're looking at a gray, brown, a little bit of black. So I'm going to do black first, but when I'm doing black, I'm going to do it super, super light. Or I'm barely pressing on there. It's going to make it look gray. I'm barely putting any pressure on the paper with my pencil. So it should look like that. Now I'm going to do brown. Now, you might be thinking, are we going to get confused with the pot and the dirt? No, I'll explain and I'll show you how to do the two differently. You also might be thinking, well, why did you do black first? Black is darker than brown. That's what you've been saying for the past 4 weeks or 4 weeks or so when we do our dirt. You're absolutely right. But in this case, the black that I'm putting on for the pot, I'm just touching the surface. I'm not pressing hard, so it's coming out gray. So therefore, the brown is actually darker than the gray. So your pot should look like this. Now for the dirt. I'm using brown because it's lighter than black. But now I'm pressing a little harder. And to show you what I'm talking about, you see, this is darker than down here. Now to the black. And there's our pot with our dirt. And now for the plant. So I'm doing the tallest plant before I put that back. Let's get a better, if I want to pause it. There goes my purple pencil. You can pause it here if you like, if you need help with the leaves. So we have 4 leaves. Keeps on going out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 round leaves, and then we have 2 of these odd-shaped leaves. So, let's start it. I got my purple. I'll do my purple stem. And I got some red because, just for detail, you can put some red in there. And yes, once again, I'm rubbing it with my finger to blend it a little. And now I'm going to get my light green. I'm going to do my long leaves first. Looks something like this. And now those two odd shaped leaves, this one here and this one here, I'm gonna put one here, or you can do one here and one there. Totally up to you. But I'm still gonna color it light green. Yep. And now I'm going to get my dark green and draw the veins. And there we have our veins. So, some people, like I said last week, I planted in the yard. I think it's still a little cold. I usually wait till around Mother's Day. Mother's Day is Sunday, and then it's supposed to be cold the 2 nights after Mother's Day. So it's gonna start warming up next week. I think around Wednesday they said. So maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. If you have seeds, if you haven't planted already, go start planting. Just be on the safer side. When we do so, I'm going to teach you guys how to transplant our plants into the ground. But before we do that with this, we have to separate these 3. But that'll come next week. But so far so good. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. If you have any questions about anything, it doesn't necessarily have to be about homework. It could be about seeds and plants, vegetables, fruits, herbs. Just let me know, and then I can post it and we can talk about it. All right? Happy Thursday, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.